Today I'm talking about what I'm calling no trend fall. Let's dive into leaning into your own personal style instead of the trends. I'm not really a trends girly. I like what I like, but I also do like some of the trends. But it's not important for me to follow the trends in order to, dress myself. And I think that is important for women to understand. You don't have to follow the trends. You can lean into what it is that you love and dress for you with the things that you actually like and love. It's just all about putting it together, mixing and matching it, and just making it work for you. The goal is always living in alignment and in style. That is in alignment with what is your life and it is what is your style. Fall is oftentimes when trend cycles really get loud. There are so many different looks that are circulating on the internet, on Instagram, on like all of the different platforms. You see the girlies stepping out and it's just all about these different trends. It's the boots, all the colors, the must-haves everywhere. Like it is a big thing, and I will agree, fall is definitely a season where you step out fly. It's all about the layers. It's all about having fun, and it's all about just dressing really funky in your vibe. And I totally agree with that, but the truth is you don't have to buy a new wardrobe every season to stand out and to feel confident and to just be a vibe. You don't have to buy all of that stuff. You don't need to, incorporate all of these different things into your fall wardrobe just because the internet is screaming at you, telling you to do so. The key is dressing in your own style vibe, dressing in alignment with you. Go to your own wardrobe, shop your own closet. It is about your personal style, and what you have in your closet is all about you. It reflects you. It's not all about the what's popular. It's not about that. It's about what you like, what you love, what makes you comfortable, and how you like to show up in confidence with what you already have. I think that style is not about being seen. It's about being remembered. And oftentimes people forget about that. You don't have to be the loudest and be seen because you have on all of these trends and all of this stuff and things that don't even really fit you for real, but you're just rocking it because that's what the internet says you should do. About being remembered is when you step out and it's like, wow, I really like what you have on. Somebody tells you like, I really like what you have on. Like it just comes together, the pieces, the contrast, like the whole vibe is lit. Like that is what you want to invoke when people see you, when you step out and when you're dressed this fall season. I'm going to give you an example because I literally just had this happen to me on yesterday. Now, what I wore yesterday was just I had on my combat boot, I had on my trench coat, and I had on, I think I had on like a regular sweater underneath or something like that. I'll pop in a picture. But what I did was I have my black and gray scarf that I just draped around my head because it was raining yesterday. Hence the reason why my hair is poofed out. But I just had the scarf kind of wrapped around my head, just kind of thrown over my shoulder. And I walked to the gas station and I was picking up something. And while I was there, the guy was like, I really like your outfit. Like it is just it's doing something for me. I said, really? Well, what is it doing? And I said, it's interesting that you say that, because he said, yeah, it's the contrast. The same thing I just said. It's the contrast. It's the colors, the scarf with the black and gray and blah, 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 blah. And I said, it's funny you say that because it must be that everybody else thought the same as you or felt the same as you in passing on the street, because I got all of these looks from so many people on the street. And so that's what I mean by being remembered. It's like when even this outfit is so unexpected and so unassuming. Like it's simple. I'll say that it's basics, right? It's putting your basics to work, but it's just all in how you step out in the confidence and how you step out feeling like it's you and I'm just fly. I just get like owning the look and walking in it, even if it is basics. That is what it's about. And when people see that and when you exude that, you're remembered. People are like, wow, the look is just, it's looking. And for real, like I said, it was not even doing the most. So let's get into, when you're not following the trends, you have to understand what is you and what really works for you. So this goes back to our basics. What silhouettes do you love? What color palettes are you into and that fit you and your style and vibe? What pieces in your closet do you consistently reach for? These are things you have to know, which is why it's important, once again, to take your outfit selfies, to do your closet audits, and find your staple and your signature pieces, your workhorses in your wardrobe. Those are the answers to your personal style, not necessarily Pinterest, even though those are good kind of I don't know, go-tos or examples or, the inspiration, but it's not about you having to go to your Pinterest board every day to put an outfit together. It's about you actually going to your outfit selfies or going to the wearing app if that's what you use, like I do, because I digitize my closet and I have outfits saved in there that I can literally just pull and repeat. That's what it's about. Knowing you, knowing your signature style, knowing what fits you, and knowing the things that you like because you've paid attention to it. You've gravitated to these. You've looked at the research in the style guide that you've created for yourself or the lookbook that you've created for yourself. These things are so key and so important, and that's why I've harped on it. And if you have not seen that video with me talking about it, go and check it out. It's linked here. Building outfits that reflect you. So let's go there. We've already talked about how your closet, and you're actually not even your closet, how your phone holds the key to your personal style. So at this point, you've seen the easy outfit edit before, and you know kind of the pointers and what to do and how to get to having your own style lookbook. But if you have not, once again, go back and check those videos out, because your phone should hold already your style lookbook and your signature style and the pieces that are your staples. It already has that. And so therefore your fall wardrobe should be very easy to pull and pick out and to create around. You should already know your go-tos, i.e. your favorite jean, your favorite blazer, your favorite shoe, loafer, boot, whatever it may be. We already have those things identified. And if you don't, sis, I want you to pause the video now and then go and look at the other video and identify how to do that and how to get that squared away first, and then come back here and we'll pick this up. That means you've already identified also the textures, the silhouettes, the colors, all of those things you already have, you already know. And you know that you are a green girly, that's your pop of color, because everything else is a bit much for you. Like, you have identified these things already. That is me. I'm talking to myself as well, because I know the colors that I like. I know how I'm going to incorporate them in my fall wardrobe. I know how I'm going to be styling myself this season. These are all I know the gaps that I have and that I would like to fill for this season. All these things are very important for how you're going to step out this fall and how you're going to be owning your own style and not necessarily chasing the trends to make them fit what you think you should be fitting, or try to make yourself fit them. That's a better way of saying that. Your style evolves when you kind of toy around in your own element, not by abandoning your own self and your own element and what you love just to follow the trends. So let's talk the power of your signature pieces. Once again, at this point, you already know what they are. This is my favorite blazer. This is my loafer. This is my knee-high boot. These are signature pieces that work with outfits that I already kind of have in my mind that I want to wear. Every stylish woman has the signature piece. And like I said, if you don't have that identified yet, then go ahead and get that done. Once again, even the signature piece could be your red lip because it's fall and you can step out and that is your statement thing right now. It could be your big bold earrings. It could be a statement necklace. It could be your arm candy where now you stacking bracelets on top of your shirts or however, whatever. Identify your staple piece because you need to have that this fall season, especially if you are a minimalistic babe like me, where you need that one thing that is your fave that pops every single time, even in your basics. Your signature pieces, those are your anchor. Everything else around that you can change and mix and match and, pull things together. But your anchors, they are you. They are what you love. They are the things work. So let's talk about a couple style tips. And this is just me talking, okay? When you stop chasing trends, you start noticing you more. That is the very important thing to note. When you stop looking outside and looking at what everybody else is doing and that looking at what's new and what's hot and what you could try, and you start looking at what you already do, what you already wear, what you already love, how you've already shown up and dressed and stepped out, You notice the things that you love. You notice your favorite colors. You notice your favorite your favorite staple pieces that you wear all the time. You notice those things, and you become the main character and not what everybody else is doing or what the new trend is. Your style becomes less about what everybody else is wearing and more about what is in alignment with you, with self. And that's where the confidence is for real. That's where you step out and you are like, I know I'm this shit. Like, I know I am that girl. Even in the most basic pieces. That is when confidence just exudes, and you can wear anything. So this fall, make it a little less about shopping more and buying more, what everybody else is doing, and more about what you actually love and what you've actually worn and how you want to show up. Make it more about intentionality. So that is my take on the no trend fall. Tell me what you think. I feel like it's a season of slowing down, styling myself, stepping out in confidence, and just doing what feels good to me and leaning into all the things that, like I said, is just me. And I'm just giving these tips and these pointers and the idea of this no fall trend just so that maybe you can try yourself. And if this inspired you to, rethink your own wardrobe and rethink what you're going to do this fall and how you're going to step out, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and the bell so that you can get notified when I post any other videos in the future. Drop me a comment to let me know what you thought about this video and what is going to be your fall rethink. What are you rethinking this fall after listening to this video? Drop it in the comments and let me know. And I hope you are loving the easy outfit edit, the tips, the pointers, and just hopefully is getting you to think and I don't know, step out a little bit differently in style and in alignment. And stay tuned for future easy episode edits. And until next time, have a good one. Bye.